This is Hawaii. Today we're heading to one of the most spectacular destinations on Earth, a place where turquoise oceans meet golden beaches, volcanic mountains rise above lush tropical forests, and waterfalls disappear deep into breathtaking valleys. In this journey, we'll explore Hawaii's most beautiful beaches, its incredible volcanoes, hidden waterfalls, dramatic coastlines, luxury resorts, and beaches that will make you say wow. From the volcanic landscapes of the Big Island to the tropical beauty of Maui, the dramatic cliffs of Kauai, and the vibrant beaches of Oahu, this is our journey through the incredible islands of Hawaii. Welcome to Classified Earth. Let's continue our journey from Maui. Known for dramatic mountains, lush valleys, waterfalls, beautiful beaches, and some of Hawaii's most famous scenic roads, Maui is an island where almost every landscape seems to exist within a short distance of another. Maui's beaches and resorts. Maui also offers some of Hawaii's most famous beaches. Nā Pali Beach stretches along the western coast with golden sand, clear water, and dramatic views toward neighboring islands. Wailea offers another side of Maui, with luxury resorts, beautiful gardens, and elegant beaches along the southern coast. Makina Beach feels wilder, with enormous volcanic landscapes rising behind the shoreline. Waimea and Maui's waterfalls. Along the eastern coast lies Waimea State Park. Here, black volcanic rock meets brilliant blue water. Sea caves disappear beneath the cliffs, and waves crash against dark lava formations. The island's volcanic origins are impossible to miss. Further inland, rainfall creates another spectacular feature. Waterfalls, streams rush down mountainsides, through forests, and into natural pools. After heavy rain, water can appear everywhere, turning the landscape into a network of temporary waterfalls and rivers. And nearby, the calm waters around Molokini Crater create one of Hawaii's most famous snorkeling environments. The crater is the remains of an ancient volcanic formation, partially submerged beneath the Pacific. Underwater visibility can be extraordinary, revealing coral, tropical fish, and a completely different side of Maui. Kauai, the Garden Island. One of the oldest major islands in the Hawaiian chain. Known as the Garden Island, Kauai is covered in dense forests, deep valleys, and dramatic mountains. The island receives enormous amounts of rainfall, and that water has carved some of Hawaii's most spectacular landscapes. Nā Pali Coast. Along the northwestern coastline rise the legendary Nā Pali Cliffs. Massive emerald mountains tower above the Pacific Ocean. Deep valleys cut through the landscape. cliffs are best experienced by boat, helicopter, or on foot. From the ocean, the scale is almost impossible to understand. The mountains appear to rise directly from the Pacific, creating one of the most dramatic coastlines anywhere on Earth. But perhaps the island's most famous journey is the road to Hana. The road to Hana is not simply about reaching a destination. The journey itself is the attraction. The road winds through dense tropical rainforest, past waterfalls, across narrow bridges, and beside dramatic coastal cliffs. Around almost every bend, the landscape changes. One moment, towering trees surround the road. The next, the forest opens toward the Pacific Ocean. Freshwater streams flow through volcanic rock, and hidden pools appear beneath the jungle. The Big Island. Our journey begins on the largest island in the Hawaiian archipelago. It is so large that all the other Hawaiian islands could fit inside it several times. But its size is not what makes it extraordinary. The Big Island is one of the few places on Earth where you can watch the landscape being created by volcanic forces. Here, 5 major volcanoes dominate the island, and some of them are still active. Mauna Kea. But the Big Island also reaches in the opposite direction, toward the sky. Mauna Kea rises more than 13,000 feet above sea level, measured from its base beneath the ocean floor. It is one of the clearest places on Earth to experience the scale of the universe. Punaluu, the black sand beach. Most tropical beaches are imagined as white or golden, but Punaluu is different. Its shoreline is covered in dark volcanic sand. The color comes from the island's volcanic history. When lava meets the ocean, the extreme temperature difference causes the rock to cool and fracture. Over time, the waves break those volcanic fragments down into smaller particles. Eventually, black sand appears along the coast. The contrast is extraordinary. Black sand, green forests, blue ocean, and volcanic mountains in the distance. It is one of the clearest visual reminders that Hawaii was born from fire. Kīlauea. One of the world's most active volcanoes. For decades, eruptions have repeatedly reshaped this landscape. Lava has flowed across forests, covered roads, created new rock. And in some places, even reached the ocean. The result is a landscape that never truly stops changing. Where a forest once stood, there may now be black volcanic rock. Where lava once flowed, new land continues to form. It is a reminder that Hawaii is not simply an ancient paradise. It is a place where the earth is still alive beneath your feet. Hanalei Bay and Kauai's beaches. On the northern coast lies Hanalei Bay, a wide crescent of calm water beneath enormous green mountains. Palm trees line the shoreline, while clouds often gather around the peaks. Nearby, Kauai offers some of Hawaii's most beautiful beaches. Poipu Beach is known for clear water and sheltered swimming areas. Tunnels Beach sits beneath dramatic mountains, with coral reefs beneath the surface. And Kīlauea Beach marks the northern end of the accessible coastline, near the beginning of the famous Nā Pali region. These beaches reveal a quieter side of Hawaii, less about luxury and more about nature. We now travel to Oahu. But Oahu is not simply an urban island. Beyond the city, green mountains rise from the coastline. Volcanic craters dominate the landscape, and beaches stretch along both the southern and northern shores. One of Oahu's most recognizable landmarks is Diamond Head, an ancient volcanic crater rising beside Waikiki. From the summit, Honolulu stretches across the coastline. Skyscrapers rise beside the Pacific, while mountains dominate the background. Waikiki, perhaps the most famous beach district in Hawaii. Luxury hotels, restaurants, shops, and high-rise buildings line the coastline. During the day, the beach fills with swimmers, surfers, and visitors from around the world. At sunset, the skyline begins to glow, and the Pacific becomes a brilliant reflection of orange and gold. Waikiki represents the modern image of Hawaii. Hanoma Bay. Hanoma Bay lies within the remains of an ancient volcanic crater. Its curved coastline creates a naturally sheltered environment, while clear, shallow waters provide habitat for tropical fish and other marine life. From above, the bay almost looks artificial. But everything here was created by nature. Lanikai and Kailua. On Oahu's eastern coast, the landscape becomes quieter. Lanikai Beach is famous for its soft sand, clear turquoise water, and views toward the small offshore Mokulua Islands. Nearby Kailua Beach offers another beautiful stretch of coastline with calm waters and a more relaxed atmosphere. This is the kind of Hawaii that feels far away from the high-rise hotels of Waikiki. The North Shore. The North Shore is one of the world's legendary surfing destinations. During winter, professional surfers come from around the world, searching for enormous waves. But between the winter swells, the North Shore becomes peaceful. Small communities, local food, palm trees, and long beaches create a slower rhythm. This is another Hawaii. Honolulu and modern Hawaii. Honolulu is Hawaii's capital and its largest urban center. Modern towers rise above the Pacific. Restaurants and businesses fill the city, and neighborhoods stretch from the coastline toward the mountains. But Honolulu also contains important reminders of Hawaii's past. Historic neighborhoods and cultural landmarks reveal a history far deeper than the resort image suggests. Owl Valley. Owl Valley is surrounded by steep green mountains, with streams flowing through a narrow tropical valley. The famous Owl Needle rises dramatically from the surrounding landscape. Mist often gathers around the mountains, creating an atmosphere that feels almost mysterious. Waimea Canyon. Travel toward the western side of the island. Often called the Grand Canyon of the Pacific. Red, orange, brown, and green layers cover the enormous canyon walls. High above Maui, on the summit of Haleakalā, lies one of Hawaii's most remarkable scientific sites. The Haleakalā Observatory takes advantage of the mountain's extreme elevation, dry air, and exceptionally clear skies to study the sun, stars, and distant objects across the universe. Far above the clouds, with almost no light pollution, the night sky becomes extraordinarily clear. Here, Hawaii's ancient volcanic landscape meets modern astronomy, creating a place where scientists can look from the summit of a volcano. Waterfalls. Two powerful streams of water plunge from the cliffs into the pool below. Mist rises above the forest, and sunlight can sometimes create brilliant rainbows through the spray. The Hawaiian Ocean, but the islands, are only half of the story. The other half lies beneath the Pacific. Hawaii is surrounded by an enormous marine ecosystem. Coral reefs, lava formations, underwater cliffs, and crystal-clear bays provide habitats for thousands of marine species. Green sea turtles glide through shallow waters. Colorful reef fish move between coral formations. And far below the surface, larger predators patrol the ocean. The Pacific around Hawaii is alive. During winter, humpback whales return to Hawaii after traveling thousands of miles across the Pacific. The warm waters provide an important environment for mothers and their young. Sometimes, enormous whales breach completely out of the ocean. Other times, their presence is revealed only by a splash, a tail, or a distant blow. Dolphins are also common around the islands. Spinner dolphins can move through the water in large groups, sometimes leaping above the surface. Green sea turtles, known as honu, are another iconic part of Hawaii. Hawaiian monk seals are far rarer. These endangered marine mammals are found primarily around the Hawaiian Islands and remain one of the most important species to protect. Sharks also inhabit Hawaiian waters, including reef sharks and other species that play an important role in the marine ecosystem. And around the Big Island, manta rays can sometimes be seen gliding through the darkness, their enormous wings moving almost silently through the water. Beneath Hawaii's beautiful surface, there is an entire world. From endless beaches to the deep blue waters of the Pacific, Hawaii is a place where nature seems to exist on another scale. Every island tells a different story, and every coastline reveals another side of paradise. But perhaps the greatest beauty of Hawaii is not simply what we see, but the feeling these islands leave behind. This is Hawaii, a paradise shaped by fire, water, and time. Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button